Good Saturday morning to you. Just again as a quick note, following the pattern that we have done now for several weeks, today will be the last Bible study. Tomorrow we will take a break. I should say the last Bible study of the week. Tomorrow we'll take a break for Sunday and then come back again on Monday. We're all busy about the Pierce household, getting the place ready again today for our services tomorrow morning. If you live in or around the Mansfield area and would like to join Mary Kay and myself, along with about 20 others so far, we would love to have you be part of our fellowship at our house. There'll be directions for you on the blog. Well, let's go ahead and get to our Bible study this morning in Matthew. We're in chapter 2, and I'd like to begin reading in verse 13. Now, when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you. For Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." And he rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Can you imagine the swing of emotions that must have taken place in Joseph and Mary's life? They had just been greeted by this huge procession, most likely of wise men who had brought to them incredible and expensive gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. I would imagine that, Mary and Joseph had had a pretty rough time of it. People maybe not believing what they were saying, certainly not believing about the virgin birth, the difficult travel from Nazareth down to Bethlehem, and finally to have someone show up and say, yes, this is the Christ child, and to give such wonderful gifts. I mean, that just had to be a great emotional high. Almost immediately, though, after this, we see, in fact, in the same sentence here, now, when they had departed, when the wise men had departed, behold. Again, that word behold means look out, watch out, something important's going to happen. An angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph. Now, this is the second time that Joseph has seen an angel of the Lord. It would be the third appearance between Mary and Joseph together. Again, this happened in a dream, as it had before in Joseph's life. Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you. For Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him. Now, we've already commented last week about how Joseph immediately responded in obedience the first time the angel had appeared to him in a dream. And we see the same thing happening here. The angel gives very specific instructions to Joseph, and Joseph again very quickly and totally obeys what the angel says. This word, rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt. This flee is the word fuego, which is where we get our word fugitive today in English. It means get away. You have no solace here whatsoever. It would have been about 75 miles to the Egyptian border, and probably another 100 miles or so to Alexandria, which was well known historically as being a place where Jewish believers or Jewish people could go and be safe. It's estimated that at the time there might have been as many as 1 million Jews located in Alexandria. Several centuries before, Jewish scholars wrote the Greek version of the Old Testament, what we today know as the Septuagint, which is really what the Bible was for most Jewish people of Jesus' day. So this is most likely where Joseph and Mary and the baby went to. Now, I find it interesting that this was a strategy. God could have done many different things, right? I mean, God could have hidden Mary and Joseph and Jesus right underneath the nose of Herod. And instead, he says, no, you are to flee to Egypt. You know, sometimes the best thing that we can do, the right thing to do, is to retreat. Sometimes we have this idea that in order to be successful, in order to really be doing the will of God, we need to be charging forward, moving forward, always advancing the kingdom of God. But sometimes the best advancement is retreat. God is saying here, I need you to go hide for a time. Well, that doesn't sound very brave, does it? But it was a strategy, and it was a strategy that worked very well. Sometimes we simply need to be sensitive to what the Lord is calling us to do, whether it be to advance and charge forward, or whether for a time it means to retreat. Whatever it is, we, like Joseph, need to be obedient to the instructions of the Lord. I hope that this Saturday is a great day for you. I hope that you have a great weekend, and wherever you worship tomorrow, may God's presence be very real in your life. And we'll pick it up here again Monday morning.